Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today I'm showing off the old barn at Cemetery Ridge. Now, as the name suggests, this is an old barn. It is on Cemetery Ridge, which is a trail in the Clear Creek Metro Park. Now, I know about this because I used to come here for cross-country camp. We'd stay in the nearby Camp Wyandotte, and we'd run on these trails. As you can see out there in the clearing, that's where the main trail is, and it kind of just goes this way past the barn. Now, usually we'd run here in August when there were a bunch of leaves on the trees and stuff. But as I'm recording this, it's March right now, so right now there are no leaves. So I remember this being a lot more ominous looking, a lot scarier looking, but that is mostly probably due to the fact it was covered in trees and shade. And right now I'm here right before spring starts and there's no leaves. So there is a small plaque about the barn, and it's kind of hard to read. And the first time I read it, I didn't actually think it was about the barn because it mentions sawmills a lot. So this barn is 56 feet by 29 feet. It's made of pine. And I believe it says that it was built in 1837. And apparently, back in the 1800s, there was a farm up here, there weren't trees up here, and this whole area looked completely different. So, we're going to walk around the side of the barn first, and you're going to see this little hill. So, this is because this barn has 2 stories. So normally, there would be a ramp that connects up to here, and those doors could open or close, and you could, wheel things in there, walk in there, stuff like that. But of course, they removed the ramp, probably due to how old the barn is. Also worth mentioning while I'm still outside, this roof looks fairly new. And by fairly new, I mean I don't think this exact roof was here when I did cross country. So that means it was probably replaced sometime in the last 5 years. But it's still not perfect. As you can see, it's still falling down there. Although it looks like there's like a truck path you could bring up here. Like drive up here with stuff to repair it. I don't think it'd be a very, how to put this? It wouldn't be a fun ride, I don't think. So they probably don't come and check on this that much. Now, walking inside of the barn, so we have this area. Now, I came and looked in the barn earlier, and I'm still not 100% sure what this area is. Because I thought this looked like maybe feeding troughs, where you could maybe put water on one side, feed in the other. But when I went up and looked at it, not only is the bottom hollow, but it exits out onto that side. So maybe it's not. We have some pieces of metal here. Then we have up here where there used to be stairs. And then you have the second floor. And I'm going to try to hold my camera up really high for a second and see if we can see the second floor at all. So I don't think I really got anything there. I tried that before and I don't think I got anything either, so it's kind of disappointing. I really do want to see the second floor of this, but it's probably not safe and I don't really want to risk it. So, if we go into the next part, we actually get closer to the stairs. So you can see the stairs. They are barely being held up, which is kind of scary. Well, it does seem somewhat sturdy, honestly. And then So we walk over here. Just a large empty area with some metal things. And we got some wood missing from the side of the barn. So that's the first half of the barn. Now, so there's kind of this interesting little area where these are definitely feed troughs. But there's no sign of any door here. And also, just it's weirdly shaped. Like, I don't know how you get anything in and out. Now, something I didn't really notice the first time I walked around here, everything here is built on top of rocks. So that's actually pretty interesting. Now, as we enter here, this little half-level thing I was talking about, there's this really cool door right here. And then you can just look in here. Now, I'm not really sure what that would be for. My best guess would maybe be chickens, because they require less room. But I actually have no idea. So, now here is the second set of stairs. Now, they look actually way better than the other ones, but they're still creaky and weird. But what I'm going to try to do is put my camera up as high as I can again and hopefully show you guys some of up there. But I'm not sure if it will actually work, because I'm pretty short. Okay, so I gave it a little jump, so maybe do a pause there real quick. I don't honestly know. I was going to see it on the board, but it moved as soon as I put my foot on it, so I don't know. So then, the last room of the barn, for some reason, is blocked off with these metal things. Now, I already went and dug down in here and went inside and looked around, and there's not really anything you haven't seen already over here. The most interesting thing is probably these metal pieces, which I'm just now noticing, which look like old gates, honestly. So I'm not really sure if this was put up by the parks here, or maybe someone else put it up as a joke and it just stayed here. So anyway, that's the old bridge on the old barn on Cemetery Ridge. I don't know, it's a really neat barn. I definitely visit in the summer just because it gives a more ominous look. And I don't know, it's just an interesting piece of history. I don't think it gets many visitors because the trail to get up here is definitely pretty rough. And anyway, that's all for today. I just really want to show off this barn. I wanted to actually go and look in it for myself for the first time. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I release new videos every Wednesday. And thank you guys for watching.